I mean, why is he still out here DMing people to fight him like he's hosting some MMA event? But I guess the only thing getting knocked out is his own future. And now you almost had another fight that just happened. And I wonder what made Wes lose it here.
You trying to live off my name? Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the f*** out of here. That's what I want to find out.
Right. The 5'8" alley.
His gym, or he should just have a gym by himself. Or don't he got money? He should have just put a gym in his own house or something.
Man, so cringe.
God, he need to be by himself.
It's like when Jack Doherty had his yes men in that one clip. It's just so cringe. Like, yeah, you guys are just.
Just terrible. So let's catch up on part 2, right? You put a part 2?
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do part 2. Everybody at Wes.
You already know what it is. So, coming off the last vid, y'all already know what it went down. Obviously, he got into the situation with the guy at the gym. He tried to claim that it was in self-defense, that he didn't really do nothing. He was just, it wasn't my fault, yada, yada, this, that, and third. And obviously, you know that's cap because, he was punching a kick a bull in the head 40 times, 50 times. Yeah. Wild, ridiculous. Of course, he got his charges from that, which could potentially get him up to, what was it, like 15 years? Because one was 5, the other one was 10. Yeah, no, what was it, 15? No, it was the one could get him up to 15, the other one 5, yeah. But either way, for him, he's completely clicked, aggravated battery, ready assault.
Hey, Sandy.
Self-defense. It's ridiculous! Can't believe Bull is out here capping like this, but I wouldn't be surprised. These alpha male type bulls, they never going to take accountability for no actions because being an alpha, if you look at yourself as doing wrong or something like that, or people perceive you in the wrong, then how could you be perceived as a leader? So taking accountability and admitting to wrong, they can never do it, which ruins their rep because you don't stand on anything for real. Like it's just bad.
Taddy, what's up?
But you already know.
15 Minutes Shane posted a video about Ice getting taken away.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely.
We gotta watch that.
You know what I'm saying? Now we definitely going to check that out.
They go Ultra saying ridiculous. Everybody saying yes. I'm sorry. Everybody saying yes. Saying look at Ultra ridiculous. Whatever you be saying.
But you already know how that gets down.
All right, let's go. Let's continue.
More Johns, of course. More John had come out with Wes for this to be in the part 2, and you already know we go get right into it. Like Heads was saying, shout out to Tozy again. For the heads on the YouTube, you already know what it is. We got TikTok alpha male facing 25 years in prison, got caught again. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid down in the description below to get your own opinions and conjectures. You already know how that goes. So, you already know. Heads on YouTube and on the live. Let's get right into it.
This alpha male influencer who's facing up to 25 years in prison for assaulting a guy in a gym has now been caught on camera threatening to fight another person in the exact same gym.
Yeah. Okay, he don't stop.
To live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the f*** out of here. That's what I want to find out. Get out of here, yo.
Dude's facing up to 25 years in prison and he's still more worried about beating the 5'8" allegations. How is this guy a real person? But Wes Watson,
the same question.
He's starting to become a topic that just keeps on giving, as there's obviously now even more footage of him threatening yet another person in the same gym in Miami. I've done 2 videos on this guy so far, but as a quick recap, Wes is a self-identified alpha male motivational coach who's recently been...
Look at his friends.
I remember this.
Look at the company he's keeping.
You got... Like, yeah, I remember
trading gym gains for jail chains, faster than you can say roid rage. He first gained some fame during his 10-year prison stint. After he got out, he tried to turn this prison-hardened mindset into a millionaire lifestyle, which he successfully did. But the only thing is he seems to have mastered the art of just selling hot air, because if you ask any of his clients, who, as I covered before, a lot of them have been sounding the alarm of they're
idiots themselves. Again, I don't know how you could fall for him. Like, anything where he's saying, give me money and I'll give you something in return, I would never ever take serious in my life.
Their coaching programs, where apparently Wes Watson cancels over and over again and sometimes completely ghosts them or pawns them off to someone else that Wes hired. So it's not
his crew
policy, but I never received the product, which was business coaching. The first call,
we did that one already.
I was early, and Wes chewed me out and told me I had to pay full price after offering me half off when I first showed him my situation.
That's the one that we did in the first part, right?
This is one of the emails, John. So I want to see this because the first 2 things was from that balance. Yeah, chewed me out, told me I had to pay full price, and after like, yo, he offered him half off and then said, "Nah, you got to pay full." For what though? I never received an invoice and he kept rescheduling the call, so I thought he changed his mind. In reality, I now realize the person who Wes hit in transit is not Wes, so he kept rescheduling the calls and had no idea what conversations Wes and I had through Instagram. Yo, that's crazy. He did like the Sophie Rain method with like OnlyFans, where like they have the messaging thing, but it's not actually her. Like, duh. Like, if you think the real Sophie Rain is texting you, you're a freaking idiot. So it's like this. And if you think Wes is texting you, it's not actually him. So you may have been on the actual coaching call or whatever, like talking to Wes and had a convo about something. But this guy on the text, John, the email, or whatever, doesn't have that context. You're on the texting, he doesn't have this context. Because, like, it's not him. It's just not Wes.
Okay.
Which is obviously bad and a scam. Not a scam.
Not actually a personal coaching service. I mean, it's safe to say that this guy has his ego take the wheel, and surprise, he's now facing felony battery charges after he thought it would be a great idea to just throw down at his gym. You know, I guess just a casual Tuesday for a fitness influencer. It was only like, what, just a few months ago we were talking about another fitness influencer who just randomly assaulted another fitness influencer, like the whole Jeff Nippard stuff. And I mean, the guy who attacked Jeff Nippard also kind of looks exactly like Wes Watson, so it seems to be an ongoing theme with these guys here. But for Wes, this does seem typical for him, considering that according to the guy he assaulted in December, he has a habit of inviting people to come fight him.
They just randomly attack you for no reason? They just went up?
He said he wanted to fight me.
When? Today?
Was it verbal over their text?
It was through Instagram.
Okay, so he...
You want to fight him or no?
That's what I came here for. It was a one-on-one, to be like a one-on-one, but he
really came here
and
to
then
fight him.
when they show up to fight him,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
you could see within the footage if you've seen a clip, which obviously you guys can't show because I don't even know where to find it. I'm not even sure if it's still on the internet. But when you're seeing it, Wes, like the guy's doing workouts or whatever. That's why Wes was saying you don't know if he had a gun in his waistband or whatever, which is so stupid because again he's a moron. But like, yeah, the guy was doing a workout. Wes walks up and they just all start beating him up. Like there was no one. So
but he said he came in to do a one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Like he was in a gym or whatever. He probably regularly goes to the gym that Wes Watson owns. They probably got into it with Wes Watson or whatever. So the bull was thinking, oh yeah, we probably gonna scrap, fight or whatever, like box some stupid junk. But nah, Wes obviously trying to prove something because he's such an alpha male. Like, of course, was coming in to, try to make himself look all big and bad and then jump.
Go to the gym again and start with somebody else. Like, come on now.
Like, it's just so stupid, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, I hope your channel blows up. You have the charisma and the talk. Thank you.
And he beats the crap out of them and claims self-defense. While it is important to note, the other guy did make first contact, but Wes went way beyond reasonable self-defense, hitting him over 50 plus times with his friends, including with dumbbells. Then he even went back and kicked him after it was all over. I'm no lawyer, but I have a feeling that self-defense was just thrown out of the window with that. But I haven't heard of Wes until his arrest in February, and I quickly found out he's quite the fascinating character.
The first thing is, you have to know you're better than everybody.
The reason he got on my radar is because he beat the crap out of the guy that came to his gym in Miami. And yeah, I know how ironic it is that an alpha male roid rage influencer got arrested for fighting in his own Miami gym. The jokes just kind of write themselves at this point. But Watson has pretty much ruined the life he knew from all this crap, because his fame apparently came at a hefty dose of bravado. He strutted into the gym thinking he was the king of the jungle, only to find out, hey, he actually has to follow the same laws as everyone else. Yeah. But the whole situation was caught on security cameras, and even though Watson told the cops it was self-defense, you can tell from the post-fight interviews with the cops, they weren't buying it.
They're fighters. No, I'm a fitness guy. Where you are or what? No, I see the gym. They see the gym we're at.
He's a mindset coach. He helps people transition their life, bad tendencies, better tendencies, and people just don't appreciate that. That was able to be on the righteous path and then change his life. So we get a lot of spewing hate from all
liar, not spewing hate. They're criticizing him for being a scammer or a grifter. Like, come on.
Over the world, all over the United States. The other cop was here the other day. One guy tried to fight me, and I said, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, you keep fighting in gyms.
It happens all the time.
He needs to stay out of them.
I know, but I'm just saying, well, you were just talking about a message that I said.
I mean, he started talking to the cops like he was their friend, saying, oh man, I'm just so famous, man. Like, this just happens. But when he didn't get the response he wanted, he started to escalate the situation.
I ain't worried about your botted Instagram followers, little bro. Watch out.
Shouting at the officers like he was auditioning for some cop drama.
When he's done on the floor, he's done on the floor, bro. He's no longer a threat until the moment he gets back up and he's ready in a fighting stance to continue, right? So when you did the additional kicks, the additional blows, whatever, that's excessive.
Like,
What's your
respect for you guys, but that you guys saw a mother attack me, and I'm sitting here like I'm in trouble. I'm leaving. Stop lying, all of you.
You are lying. You guys are lying. I'm leaving. As if they'd stop the case and just let him stroll out like it was a casual brunch.
Exactly.
Well, I guess he did stroll out like it was a casual brunch, and he thought he was off the hook. As the original video, that fight happened back in December, but the actual arrest happened in February. Okay. So now he has 2 felony charges hanging over his head, and the assistant state attorney is looking to throw the book at him with a potential 25-year sentence because he's a repeat offender.
He's infamously known as now a lol cow. I ain't gonna lie. Alpha male, nah, brother, you're a lol cow. Everyone's sitting here laughing at you because you're doing the same moronic actions. And this is why I be laughing at all these IRL nuisance streamers, all these other bulls. Like, bro, y'all don't understand. And then again, they don't want to take accountability, so they blame everybody else. Like, no, bro, look at yourself. It's you doing all this. Like, it's you. He talk about some, nah, bro, this jump was self-defense. I ain't do nothing. Bro, the guy literally came up and said, like, bro, you kept kicking him. You went back to kick him in his face. How is that self-defense? He's already done. He's not attacking you any longer. So stupid.
Gotta look at John Bravo's.
So, I mean, it is safe to say that this whole alpha male persona is not going to help him in court. And I guess after that gym assault, he thought, why not double down, I guess? And now we have him trying to fight someone else at his own gym, because why settle for 1 round of trouble when you can headline a 2-for-2 special? Like, what's going on here? Why would you do that, dog? Dude's going for the 2-piece combo for felony assault. I mean, why is he still out here DMing people to fight him like he's hosting some MMA event? But I guess the only thing getting knocked out is his own future. And now you almost had another fight that just happened. And I wonder what made Wes lose it here.
She trying to fucking live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the fuck out of here. That's what I want to find out.
Right. The 5'8" alley.
Go to his gym, or he should just have a gym by himself. Or don't he got money? He should have just put a gym in his own house or something.
Man, so cringe.
God, he need to be by himself.
It's like when Jack Doherty had his yes men in that one clip. It's just so cringe. Like, yeah, you guys are just.
That makes sense because we know from the last video he was really hung up on that topic.
No one can check my height. They take a picture of it, so you better quit saying I'm 5'4".
Yeah, this one he wants to talk about his height.
I'm 5'3". Online, they just be joking. They're like, you're 5'4".
So Wes tried to fight this YouTuber by name of Eric Konofsky. And Eric has a bit where he dresses up as Wes Watson and says a bunch of Wes Watson stuff. For example, in community hearings.
People say dumb fucking shit like, Wes, you rent your place. Yeah, motherfucker, I
Yo, cosplay. There's a cosplay.
He like, what the? He's like, is this the alpha? Is this the alpha male?
That's cosplay.
That's a real alpha right there. You're like, no, everyone here is not taking this moron serious. They're looking, well, not this guy because he's pretending to be Wes Watson, but that's how everyone looks at Wes Watson. Like, yeah, who is this idiot up on stage? We need to go ahead and get him down. Somebody needs to tell him to get off the roids. Like, expeditiously. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
$95,000 in rent. Motherfucker, you can't even afford $9,500 in rent. Why don't you just be fucking humble, you stupid fucking f***? Why don't you ask intelligent questions like, yo, Wes, you got a better than mine. How'd you do it?
I mean, this guy is so spot on, it's hard to tell it's parody. Like, this is exactly how I perceive Wes Watson. And apparently, Wes Watson also gave him credit for this.
Honestly, I don't really watch spoof videos about me, but that one was for funny. If I saw that guy in person, I'd be like, dude, you are classic. Like,
no, you wouldn't. You'd be like, dude. What, you trying to be me, bro? Yeah, go up, you want me. All right, let's get him.
Yeah, that's what he be saying. Then you owe me money and everything else.
Like, bro, let's stop playing, bro. You know your ego hurt off this jump.
Really thought it was going to piss me off, and I liked the guy after seeing that one. I'm just saying, he was hilarious.
But that credit didn't last for too long because Eric showed up to Wes's gym in Wes Watson character to through height
that's
checker.
when he
And this is
okay.
all because after Wes was booked in February, his height and weight became public record, showing that he was 5'8". Obviously, the internet did its thing and trolled him. Wes then made tons of videos stating that they were wrong and he's way taller than that.
Craziest thing is that everybody's so fixated on this. Get the biggest fairy that you know that swears I'm not 6 foot, have him come to where I go to the gym, and we'll just do a friendly stand by each other.
Yo,
Okay.
why are you so bright?
And take a picture. Get as many people as you can. Have them come stand next to me, take a picture, and just document. I'm 6 foot, but I'm just going to play into your guys' game because this is one of the most friendly things you guys have ever said about me is that I'm short. You guys think you're hating on me, but it's kind of nice. So you're just saying I'm short and you're wrong because a lot of the other stuff you say about me is pretty f***ed up.
Then he was also allegedly seeing height inserts in his shoes, but you heard Wes in his previous video. If anyone thinks he's not 6 feet, they should just come and film a video and check themselves and just post it up because that'll just be a win-win for him. Then he clears all the air. And Eric decided to take him up on that.
Jesus Christ. Look at this stud over here. Why?
So much for Wes just saying that he likes this guy.
Ooh, oh well.
Yeah, it's just the hypocrisy is just
I can't.
hilarious. Hilarious. Like
That's how you actually know he has serious anger issues because you can't even pretend to laugh for a moment when you see the guy who's been making pretty solid parodies on him. All he had to do here was just laugh and wave him off. And of course, if he's actually 6 foot, just stand up beside him. Like,
stand next to him.
There's no problem here. But apparently there was.
What's your name, man?
My name is Wes. Actually, WW Dago. All the mother know that's Wes Watson from San Diego. I can't talk to this straight up son.
Yo, why is he trying to lift like this? Like, bro, why is he lifting in a mirror like this? Like, he has so much aura. Yo, this somebody pissing
And
me
who's
off,
these guys?
bro.
Who's these guys?
Bro, like, why is he trying to get me
Why
so
is these
mad,
guys? Move these
bro?
guys out the way.
He trying to act like this son don't bother him, like he's just that guy, bro. Wes,
But why does he need a bodyguard? Why does he need these people?
Bro, and like his, I know I already cover his yes men. Y'all absolutely slamming it down the esophagus. Ridiculousness. But yeah, bro, nah, Wes, you're about to get me pissed. You don't have no aura, little bro. You don't have no aura, little bro. I'm just
Why
gonna
does
let
he
you
even
know.
need these people?
Like,
Son over here. I made a story yesterday.
I don't want
You trying to live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"?
Get out of here. That's what I want to find out.
Get out of here, yo.
I didn't even get the chance to ask Wes anything about his height before all of his buddies started swarming me, but he brought up the 5'8" thing himself. He must have watched a lot of my content because he knew exactly what I was there for.
I mean, even Wes's friends were entertained by this until Wes instantly lost it, and then they had to jump back into character and be like, stop right there, criminal scum. You've disobeyed the law by checking Wes Watson's height, not in his gym. And then obviously they immediately start threatening these guys and taking their camera equipment.
no, nah, this is what I'm literally saying. Not gonna lie, I don't understand why he's mad at being 5'8". Literally, who cares? Exactly. Like, who cares, bro? I'm sorry, bro. And this is why heads, like, yo, you know how heads in relationship, they be like, oh, I prefer someone who's tall, or some of the girls be like, yo, she has to, like, he has to be 6 foot or whatever. Like, bro, if heads got a preference, so what, whatever, I don't care. Fine, date whoever you want to, whatever. But realistically, on that level, who cares how tall someone is, bro? Like, we got, again, there is so many other things to worry about. Like, and again, especially within him, the last thing he should care about is being 5'8", when, brother, you, again, almost took somebody out. You're going to jail. Actually, not you're not going. You're going back to jail. This is ridiculous. Like, yo.
He don't care. He spent 10 years there. I spent 10 years there.
These fools will never
I spent 10 years there.
fail to piss me off.
Okay,
They will
anyway,
never
go ahead.
fail me to fail themselves.
Trail. Keep going.
Stamped.
Keep going. Play the video.
Stamped.
Chill, bro. Chill. 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 Chill.
Yo, man.
Chill.
I'm here for that. You came here
Really good. It ain't like that. Face hurt. You might want to come up. Face hurt.
What? Handle it.
Handle what? Came over here for some heat, yo. What's up?
We did it.
What you come over here for?
The big friends.
He made it short. He's saying the chick is He said it would be friendly.
You don't gotta touch the camera, bro. You don't have to touch the camera.
Huh?
You don't have to touch the camera. We didn't come here touching anybody.
Take your little ass out of here, yo. I'll break your shit face for me. You're 6'6".
6'4".
Ass wants to make money off of
All we wanted to do was measure it and prove. We wanted to prove it.
Ain't nothing to prove, man. He's wearing all that shit.
Wes was the one who invited people to come prove his height.
He said it.
He's like, oh my god, he's literally like, how do people, again, like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. What was he saying to you that, like, you were really convinced you needed to send him money? Because how do you
You still on that?
Yes, because though how do you no, because my thing is, how do you look at situations like these and not acknowledge them, Jones?
Well, I don't think they doing it anymore.
Like, bro, this is so stupid.
Then they immediately took it to a place where they're trying to fight these guys. And as we can see in this video, it doesn't seem like Eric and his crew were harassing Wes at all. Wes was cussing him out before Eric even fully walked up to him. There's a lot of anger from Wes's camp here. And I mean, that was obvious from the December incident where Wes hit him 50 plus times in the head, but it keeps showing. Because all he had to say was, dude, I'm not in the mood for this right now. Please go away. And that's really it. That's all he had to do. And then Eric would have been seen as the disrespectful person. All Wes needs to do is mix in some of that deep breathing into his routine. But instead of being able to leave, they had to return and take back the equipment that Wes's goons stole.
Hey, should we go get our receiver?
Are you serious? Yeah, where's the receiver? I just want to grab the receiver. I just want to grab the receiver.
Dog, y'all shouldn't have walked up in here with that bullshit.
So it's all right to just take someone's camera equipment?
You're lucky that whole camera ain't gone, dog.
Why?
What you mean, why? You want to walk up here and film with people, that's the happens right there.
He asked people to.
You make videos like that aren't cool.
You saw his video. You said it was funny.
Cool to do it. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
But what's not cool about it?
It's like the
I'll turn it off. I'm not filming anymore.
You made a story yesterday.
You guys just go, bro. Those are your guys, bro.
But you made a story.
Get out of here, bro. We'll be gone right now.
It's almost like Wes keeps forgetting that he's pending a pretty hefty conviction. Like just
I'm 6'2", measured by.
I'm sorry.
I can tell you it's a military. I got nothing to prove. I love anyone that wants to work out with me or help me get stronger. That's what I'm saying. It's all about really like having a good community. We're just having Wes here who literally is going on bolstering, having this bravado online, making himself look like he's bigger and badder than he is. Of course, when people want to really test him on his gangster, he got nothing to say for it. Nothing to show for it. He telling him my head's gotta go. It's like, bro, stop doing it with this bravado, John, and just actually like share that love for working out and actually want to help people, bro, because this scamming and grifting you got going on. Shabu is looking terrible. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, heads need to really be sharing that love. I thought like the whole point of heads like wanting to work out with each other is like supposed to be uplifting and all this, John. Like, what is we on?
Chill out and keep your head down. Seriously, how is he going to convince anyone that assaulting that guy was self-defense if he's trying to fight guys just asking for his height? Like, getting physical and stealing camera equipment isn't really something you want to do when you have a pending criminal case. And it's really no wonder the assistant state attorney is looking to slap him with 25 years for these fascinating side quests, to put it lightly.
I don't even know. I'm either like somewhere between 5'9" and 5'11".
He'll likely not even see anything close to 25 years. But shout out to Eric Konofsky. I'll be linking his full video down below. And also shout out to John Bravo, as he's been by far the best source for this story. But I guess the takeaway is being quote unquote an alpha male doesn't really come with a user manual on how to behave. Or if it did, Wes definitely didn't read it, as he's currently on a crash course for no reason whatsoever. For some reason, he just wants to destroy his own life when it seems like he basically has everything. But I guess when you have an ego the size of a blimp, that can happen. But other than that,
yeah, he doesn't have anything.
If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
You got no more money?
No, he doesn't. Because, well, I'll get into it in the final page of conjecture. First things first, shout out to Tozy. That was TikTok alpha male facing 25 years in prison, got caught again. Obviously, part 2 off of the first part that we've seen. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description below to get your own opinions of conjecture. Final opinions of conjecture. Yeah, Wes Watson, if you don't know, like, yeah, he had that. Remember his like girlfriend that he was buying all the Birkin bags, and she was basically like an escort because like she wasn't sticking around no more when he couldn't afford to buy her Birkins and John no more. Like, he's broke. Like, he's not spending this money wisely or nothing like that. Like, he's a moron. But at least on this, yeah, now he's definitely cooked though, because again, they have him on cam, they have the footage. Like, bro, it's very clear to see that in his case, it wasn't self-defense. It was very much, he was very much on the offense.
Okay.
You could very much see from that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, if y'all wanna watch the OG vid, like I said, down in the description again. No, I'm just mentioning it again. Like, I know we did it. But for the heads on the YouTube, we gonna catch y'all on a flip. Peace. For the heads on the